A spiritual awakening is usually thought of as a one-time event, a sudden change, or a strong awareness. They don't understand, though, that waking happens in stages. The first waking breaks the surface. It makes you think about the world, people, and what you believe. A second waking, on the other hand, is much deeper. It starts to break down the unconscious habits that have kept you stuck for many years. Something very important happens during this second waking. You're finally letting go of the dark energy you've been holding. Fear not. This dark force is not evil or supernatural. As your awareness grows, the things that have become part of your energy field over time are fear, trauma, limiting beliefs, and outside forces. This power can't be kept secret any longer. It comes up to the surface. It needs to be taken care of. Most people, though, don't see the signs. They think that this release is a sign of failure, bad luck, or mental instability. You are about to learn how dark energy leaves the body, when your second awakening starts, and why these signs aren't breaks, but breakthroughs. When dark energy starts to flow, one of the first signs is sudden, strong feelings that don't make sense. There may be times when you feel hopeless, angry, scared, or sad for no apparent reason. We are not having a mental health emergency. It clears out your energy. Your body stores mental energy from things that happened in the past. You don't remember anything from past lives. When the second awakening starts, feelings that were pushed down start to come out. Not because you're going backwards, but because your soul is trying to get rid of all the pain it has been through. It's possible that these emotional searches are not like them. You might be asking yourself, why am I acting this way? This isn't like me. But that's the whole point. It's not the real you. It's past you. Finally being able to speak up after years or even lifetimes of being shut up. It's important not to hide or fight these thoughts. Let them go through. You cry express message. Sit with the pain without judging it. You are not at war with your feelings. The way that dark energy leaves the body is through them. As you one of these feelings, in the end, they will become less intense. What was once terrible turns into a wave that goes by. Your energy gets lighter, clearer, and more in tune with the next level of your spiritual growth with each wave. Dark energy isn't just in your thoughts or outside of you. It becomes a part of the body itself. Addictions and traumatic events can stay in some muscles, joints, and systems for a long time. As your second waking gets stronger, in very specific parts of your body, you may start to feel pain or tension, often for no medical reason. Some see the throat as a sign of secrets that aren't spoken. For some, the chest is where they store sadness that they try to hide. Low back pain can be caused by worries about staying alive and being safe. In contrast to injuries or illnesses that have clear patterns, these pains often come out of the blue, move, or don't respond to common treatments. This is because the source is not just physical, but also energy. As the dark energy moves away, as it goes through and out of the body, it can cause pain or pressure for a short time. Some people say it feels like a heavy weight or a tightness that comes and goes without a clear cause. The worst thing you can do is ignore or treat these feelings without looking into what they mean on a deeper level. When your soul wants to get rid of something that your mind has forgotten, your body acts as a messenger. Some things that can help ease this process are gentle movement, short work, and energy healing. Pay attention to what your body is telling you most of all. Every painful spot tells you something about what needs to go and what can heal. Dark energy starts to leave your body. People around you may change quickly. When relationships used to be easy, they can feel heavy, draining, or even harmful all of a sudden. If you used to have easy conversations, they might feel forced or pointless now. This is because your energy stops working with some frequencies as it clears. Some people in your life may still be stuck in patterns of fear-based behavior, controlling behavior, or emotional trickery. In the past, you were unknowingly in tune with these dynamics because your dark energy was in tune with theirs. But when that energy leaves, the link starts to break. If you pull away, you might feel bad about it. You could even try to make things right between the two of them. But deep down, you'll know that the breakup is what you need to get rid of old energy. Not everyone can continue with you on your journey. This doesn't mean you failed. It means that things are in line. Also, new people will start coming into your life. People who will help you grow, accept your boundaries, and show you how clear you are becoming. Changes like these can feel rapid and even chaotic, but they are a normal part of what happens when your inner world doesn't match your outer world. As you let go of old ties, trust that new soul-aligned relationships will come into your life to help you with your second awakening. As dark energy leaves your body during your second awakening, you may feel a deep and often frustrating tiredness. Being tired like this can't be fixed by sleep. Not only does it make your body tired, but it also makes your mind and heart tired. One thing that might happen is that you might feel like you've been carrying a phantom weight all night when you wake up. Even small jobs can feel like a lot of work. Getting together with other people may drain you faster than ever. This isn't being lazy or not wanting to do anything. It happens because your energy system is clearing out a lot as dark energy fades away. For it to fully release, a lot of life force is needed. On a spiritual level, your body needs quiet to realign with the new light of frequencies and get rid of the old dense patterns. Think of it as a detox. A lot of people fight this time. They push themselves to keep going at the same speed they were going before their awareness got stronger. But the tiredness gets worse and lasts longer the more you fight it. It is important to honor this silence. This gives your chakras and nervous system a chance to restore. You may also notice that when you're getting a lot of rest, you have vivid dreams or sudden ideas. As your conscious thought calms down, these things are not happening by chance. This is a chance for your better self to give you the knowledge you need for the next steps in your awakening. Being tired doesn't mean you're weak. It's a strong sign that your energy body is doing the work that your mind doesn't fully understand. When bad energy leaves your body, you become more sensitive to the energy around you than ever. You can't ignore the vibes that places, people, and even things seem to carry. In crowded places, you might feel overwhelmed. Some sounds or lights may be too loud or uncomfortable to bear. You might no longer enjoy foods that used to make you feel light or energized. Not being able to handle stress well is not a flaw. It's time to reset. There are frequencies that your energy field is no longer ready to accept that don't match your higher state of being in past cycles. You carry dark energy that worked like a screen. It blocked your hearing to the low sound around you because it was the same level. But when that energy goes away, the difference can't be ignored anymore. This could be a good thing or a tough thing. On the one hand, you can now tell which surroundings make you feel good and which ones make you feel bad. You'll naturally look for nature, quiet, and real connections with other people. But this sensitivity might mean you need to take a step back from some places. Things like habits or even long-term social responsibilities. It's not hypersensitivity that makes you feel bad in places with lower vibrations. This is orientation. Your soul is telling you to value the things that make you feel good and let go of the things that make you feel bad. Over time, this awareness turns into a strong compass that points you toward the people and events that are truly in line with the next part of your spiritual journey. Patterns stick in the mind just as well as they do in the body and feelings. One of the strongest signs that dark energy is leaving your body during your second awakening is when the mental stories that used to run your life suddenly fall apart. These stories may have made you feel like you weren't good enough and that you needed to make other people happy in order to be worthy. There was a need for fear to stay alive, or you had to stay small to be safe. For many years, or even forever, you had these thoughts over and over, which affected the decisions you made and stopped you from growing. But this is now beginning to fall apart. You may notice that these old thoughts feel strange, out of date, or even silly when they come back to you. The script doesn't fit the part you're supposed to play anymore. This can be confusing at first. You might not know who you are without these thoughts. But as time goes on, a new understanding shows up. From now on, you deal with life from a place of awareness and intuition instead of fear or old programming. You don't have to think positively or say words to make this happen. It happens on its own as the dark energy that used to fuel these patterns leaves your body. You may also have times when your mind is quiet. When it used to be racing with fear and self-doubt, it may now stop, making room for peace and clarity. This brain clear out won't last. The whole way you think is being rewired to match the wisdom and freedom of your growing mind. The last bits of dark energy are leaving your system. It starts to happen something beautiful. Life feels less like a fight and more like it flows. Synchronicities or important coincidences happen more often. When you think of someone, they get in touch with you. You try to think of a way out, and it looks like your deeper goals start to match up perfectly with even the little things you do every day. There's no luck or positive thinking behind this. In other words, it means that your energy is no longer blocking the flow of the world as the heavy energy of fear fades. You match your vibrations with those of your higher self. You may also notice that the challenges don't go away completely during this time, but they become less overwhelming. Problems that used to make me worry or avoid them now feel like lessons I can handle. You believe that answers will show up at the right time. It can be strange to feel this way at first, even more so if struggle and lack were common. Themes from your past life or cycles. You might even realize that you're waiting for something else to happen. But being consistently in a good position will help you let go of that old fear over time. These coincidences are not just chance gifts. These things mean that your energy is now filled with clarity, purpose, and the knowledge you got from letting go of the dark energy that was holding you back. The stronger this flow gets, the more you trust it. If these events seem familiar, it's because they aren't happening by chance. You're not making up the waves of emotions, changes in your body, and changes in your mind and relationships. As you move through the second and often most transformative part of your spiritual awakening, these are clear signs that dark energy is leaving your body. A lot of people are scared of this process because they think the release means something is wrong. However, what seems like a breakdown is actually a breakthrough. As the heavy stuff leaves your body, it makes room for clarity, peace, and harmony that you weren't able to get to before. You're not getting less stable. You're getting free. Even though it can be hard at times, know that this is the path that every awakened person has to take. You're not going through this by yourself. If this hit home for you, leave a comment below. Without any fear or anger, I'll let all the bad energy leave my body. As a group, let's affirm this and move into a higher state of awareness. Also, watch the next movie before you leave. It will help you understand what you just learned even more. This is just the start of the next level of awareness for you. Do not stop now.